Ever feel like you're missing half the world when you've got earbuds jammed deep into your ears? It's a weird trade-off, choosing between great sound and actually hearing the traffic or someone calling your name. That is exactly where these open-ear buds come into play. They don't go inside your ear canal at all. Instead, they just kind of hook over the top, sitting right outside. It feels strange for the first 10 minutes, but honestly, after a while, you forget they are even there. They are incredibly light, and the way they wrap around the ear is surprisingly secure. You could go for a run or just pace around the office, and they aren't going anywhere. Now here is the trade-off. Because they aren't sealing your ear, you aren't getting that deep, thumping isolation you get with traditional buds. But for what they are, the sound is punchy. There is a 14-point tomb driver in there that does a decent job of keeping the bass present without it sounding thin or tinny. It's not going to replace your high-end studio headphones, but for podcasts, calls, or background music while you're out and about, it hits the mark. Speaking of calls, the 4-mic setup with the AI processing is actually pretty solid. People on the other end of the line didn't complain about background noise, even when there was a bit of wind. The battery life is another highlight. You get about 12 hours on a single charge, and the case pushes that total up to 36. That is plenty for a few days of heavy use. Plus, if you're in a rush, 10 minutes in the case gives you 3 hours of playback, which is a lifesaver when you're heading out the door. They also have this sweat guard tech, which is just a fancy way of saying they are built to handle a workout without the electronics getting fried by moisture. What stands out, though, is the app support. You can actually tweak the EQ and change the touch controls, which is something you don't always see on gear at this price point. It makes the whole experience feel a bit more premium. If there is a downside, it's that in a really loud environment, like a subway train, you're going to hear everything around you. That's the nature of the design, but it's worth keeping in mind if you're looking for silence. If you want something that keeps you connected to your surroundings while still giving you a solid soundtrack for your day, these are a really smart pick. They aren't trying to be everything to everyone, but they do exactly what they promise, and they do it with a lot of comfort.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.